Hello, everyone. Today is Money Mindset Monday, March the 24th at 6 p.m. We're going to go for an hour straight, and then we have a brand new person. And I just want to make sure that because we ended, here we go. We are on now. Oh, no. Okay, perfect. So let's first begin. Make sure that you have a piece of paper so that you don't miss any notes. But at the same time, we will be having the AI companion. So notes will be given, and those will be posted in our iAccess as well as in our affiliates group. So this is for two communities. One community is my private community of the iAccess program, and then the other community that this is also serving is for the Live Good. Since we have almost everyone here with Live Good, so we're gonna address the Live Good community, unless we have someone from the iAccess community show up, then we'll circulate back and forth. So let's first begin doing some Q&A. What questions do any of you have? What are you struggling with? What are you hoping to get out of today? So let's open up the mic. We'll go over with Dawn first. Ms. Dawn.
Okay. I'm struggling getting people to sign up.
Okay.
I have a team, it's my family, and no one is doing anything. So it's just me only, period.
Okay. Okay. So you're struggling to get real clients.
Yeah. People who want to do it as a business or even members.
Right. We'll talk about that. That's a great, and just so you know, the majority of us have never built a business, including Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, and all the greats. Most of us have never built that business with our families. We do invite our families, but we don't depend on our families. But we'll address that. Dan, I'm so glad that you brought that one because that's a big one. Let's go to Roxanne.
Hi. I get a lot of people who like to buy the products. I don't do like videos and stuff. I never have. And so I struggle with the everybody says, well, just do it. Well, it's like, yeah, okay, but I don't. I don't just do it because I listen to myself, and I've made them before. I listen to myself and I am like, excuse my language, but hell no.
Okay.
And that's probably something. And so I don't talk a lot about the business itself. The people I like on TikTok, I don't get my people from TikTok from my posts. It's from me going in, and I have communities there of people that I hang out with, and so and they have. I mean, I have a lot of customers, and not enough to make a substantial difference, but that's how that goes. But I the whole, and like I said before, I spend more time. I do more posting and all that kind of stuff and communicating on Facebook. TikTok, I grow relationships and friendships and stuff like that. So maybe eventually I'll be able to go get some more with that. But
okay, we'll address. You have 4 different situations, so we'll address all 4. Mr. Allen, what say you, my friend? And I love the new office space that you're bringing us today.
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions or anything? It's so good to see you. Tell us where you're coming in from so everybody knows.
Sorry, say again?
Where are you coming in from?
Brisbane, Australia.
Perfect. So any questions or anything that comes up for you?
Yeah, I've got two questions. You mentioned affiliates group for Live Good. I am an affiliate for Live Good, but I didn't know about the affiliates group. Should I be joining something else somewhere?
Yes,
Uh,
I'll go through that and I'll show you guys how to access that group. It's actually inside the Facebook group. We do, just so that everybody knows, we do make all of our even though there's a mixture here that there's some people from my personal group and then there's people that are not from my personal group. So if you're listening to this, they are both of our groups are open to everyone in Live Good. But I'll go ahead and show you guys. Well, actually, I can show you right now. Give me 1 second because that's a quickie one. So when you go to our Facebook group, uh, when you go to our All Day Freedom, this is our ATM prospecting group. Our All Day Freedom is our prospecting group where we bring people, and it's called the ATM system, so that we can attract people, we can nurture those relationships, we can answer their questions, because usually it's called a 7-hour rule. People are going to go and consume 7 hours of content about what you're looking at. And it's great to bring them to an ATM system so that we can nurture and answer their questions, because there's usually somebody in the group that is going to handle the person that is asking questions. And then we have, if you search here in the anything that you need, always go to the search bar. But if you go to Facebook group affiliates, you're gonna get this one that is all for affiliates, and then you're gonna get this Facebook group. This one is just for the affiliates who have already become an affiliate. So you go there and you answer the questions. Obviously, if you are with me, just answer my name. You don't have to answer all the other questions. If you are part of my organization, just keep in mind that we're helping a lot of other people that are in Live Good as well. So that's why I'm asking all these other questions. So if you are with, you must answer all the questions to be approved within the group. What is your Live Good tour link? So obviously, if they don't have a link, they're not an affiliate, right? So that's my key to like make sure that they are an affiliate. And then who is your Live Good sponsor? You know, there's a lot of people that are not in my immediate group. So I want to know who their sponsor is. I want to know who their first and last name is. And then I want to go who their diamond and what team they are, because it seems like I'm getting a lot more people from one particular group. So that's just for me to know and to just for other purposes. And then which is the best email to because at some point we're gonna get so big that I'm gonna have to send emails to keep up with everybody in an easier way. So if you're not already in our affiliates group, search for All Day Freedom affiliates. But it's best if you search for it inside of our Facebook group, because if you search for this inside of Facebook, it might take you longer than if you just go to our All Day Freedom and search, because it's a smaller deal to search for. Make sense? Okay.
Yep.
That was a great question, Mr. Allen, as always. What other question do you want?
I'm not sure if you got my email, but I asked the question once and I didn't ask it very well. So I'll ask it again because it's not fully clear to me. On the Live Good website, it effectively says that you can be one or all of an affiliate, a member, or a customer.
Correct. And I
Okay.
think I responded because I was just like, I'm not sure that I understand your question, and
Yeah.
maybe I didn't hit send. So when
Yeah.
you're an affiliate, right? You like for instance, Roxanne.
I didn't ask my question yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is just background for it.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're affiliate, you pay your affiliate and you're affiliate forever, yeah? You
Correct.
don't have to pay anything more to be an affiliate. Okay. So you put a post on Facebook that said, hey, this fellow lost his affiliate and his matrix collapsed. So how can that happen? If you pay once and you're affiliate and you're always an affiliate, how can a matrix collapse? Or is there something I'm missing in between?
So
That's the
like you
question.
said, there is the affiliates, there is the members, and then
Yep.
there is the retail. clients, right? Okay, so the affiliates pay so that we can get paid, right? The affiliates pay so that, in an effort for us to get paid. But if we want to remain as some of the benefits that we get as being members, is that we have to pay our $10 to stay inside of the matrix. If we don't pay our $10 a month to stay inside of the matrix, or $100 for the year, we lose our position. So it's like, for instance, I can go to Costco, right? I pay a membership at Costco. Would you agree with that, Alan?
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay, so I go to Costco, I pay my membership, and then I go to Costco, and sometimes there's those big long lines, especially around a holiday, and I'm standing there in line, and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot my thing in my car. I'm gonna go run and get it. And I get out of line. And I come back running. And they're like, sorry, lady, your spot is gone. You gotta get back at the end of the line. So when you are an affiliate, you're an affiliate for life, because unlike most other companies charge us once a year or a month to be an affiliate. Like, for instance, I'm a part of another affiliate program, and I pay $14.95 every single month to just be an affiliate, to be able to get paid. When it comes to, there's a million reasons for why there's different fees. So when it comes to being an affiliate, it's just the ability to be able to get paid as an affiliate in Live Good for life, which is unlike most companies out there.
Okay. So those payments, there's like 5 or 6 of them of different things. There's the Fast Start, there's Personal Matrix,
There's
there's
7 ways that you get paid. And what I would do, because I would want you to answer the exact same way, is that what I would do is that I would go to our payout webinar. Oh my, did they change it? Websites, Complan.
Yeah, I've looked at it. It didn't answer that question about,
Is
you
it
get thrown into the matrix if you're not a member.
No, if you're not oh, here it is. This is what I was looking for. Okay, let me go back to answer your question, because sometimes it's easier if I see your face. Ms. Roxanne and Mr. Paul, I'm going to ask you to be on camera, because I'm going to be working with you guys in a little bit, but I need you guys to remain on camera. It hurts my feelings when you guys are not on camera. And then I'm going to show you guys some stuff. So Mr. Paul, if you can be on camera, I would love that. And then I'll explain that in a second, but I didn't want to miss you guys. Okay, so an affiliate is just the ability to get paid. So we pay one time. And then your second question was, you lose the matrix. And can you rephrase that question, please?
Okay. As an affiliate, you're saying I get paid. But then on the other hand, you're saying I don't get paid if I'm not a member for some things, like the power line, the matrix. So if I'm an affiliate, I'm not an affiliate for everything. I'm just getting, the portion of the discount.
No.
Is that right?
No, that's actually another great question. So if you're an affiliate, you are just simply paying to have the ability to get paid forever.
But for what?
To get paid. That's just, you just open.
To get paid for what though, Maria?
I'm about to show you, but that is the only thing that you have access to get paid for whatever is available to get paid. You just have access to get paid, right? Does that make sense? So like when I go to Costco, I have to have cash on hand to be able to shop at Costco. So when I buy the membership for Costco, I get to shop at Costco. But if I have no money, I get no products. Does that make sense?
I'm still listening. It's not making sense to me yet.
Okay. So there's things that we do to get access to things, and then there's things that we do that give us things. Okay. So when we pay to become an affiliate, that just gives us the status to become an affiliate, to be able to get paid if any of the activities that we do allow us to get paid. But in order for us to have access to those payments, and in order for us to have access to the 7 ways that we get paid, and again, I'm not an expert on the compensation plan, so I recommend everyone to read your compensation plan, because I'm just as new as everybody else, but I know a couple of things. So we do get paid in 7 ways. The reason we are able to have access to the 7 ways to get paid is if we paid our $45 to have access to the compensation plan.
$40.
The $40 for life, it allows us to have access to the compensation plan.
Okay.
So the 7 ways that we get paid is all of these different ways here. But in this compensation plan does a really good job, but apparently it didn't do a good enough job to have clarity, which makes sense. So the other thing that I don't think is clear here is that the 7 ways open up when you are an active member, not just an affiliate, but you're an active member paying your $10 a month. So if you don't pay your $10 a month to become a member, you don't get access to the 7 ways of unlocking the payments.
Okay. But you do get access to some of them, obviously, but you can't tell which ones.
As far as I know, we don't make any money unless we're an active member of Live Good. We don't have any access. We don't have any access to any payments. We don't have access to receive payments. Now that's a great question. I'll take it up to Live Good, but we don't have access to get any payments on. This is what we're always reminding people. You need to make sure that you pay your $10 a month. If you don't pay your $10 a month, you lose your position in your matrix and you lose all access to get paid. If you just paid this is a great question, Alan. If you just paid your $40 to become an affiliate, that's just so that you can become a seller. That's like going to TikTok Shop and getting approved to become a TikTok Shop creator, but doing no activity to get paid for anything. So that just allows you to be able to have access to get paid. But in order for you to open the 7 ways of getting paid, you do have to be an active member to get paid. Does that answer your question better or still no?
It's slightly better, but it's still no.
Okay.
Look, from my personal point of view, paying $100 because I'm not really interested in their products at all. Right? I'm in the business. So to become a member to get a discount is of no value to me pretty much at the moment. I might find something that I like, they're a good company, they come up with things all the time. I might find something I like and it might be worthwhile. But at the moment, it's not. So the only reason that I would be a member would be to build the business.
Yeah, and that's actually the same reason I am.
And if I don't need to be a member to do that, it's important for me to tell my own people that, look, here's what you can do. You can just be an affiliate and you'll get paid this, 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 and this, right? Or you can be a member and you'll get paid these 7 ways.
Okay, that you're bringing up a great point. So not all cows are animals, but all animals are cows, right? It's kind of the same concept, and it may or may not make sense to you. So I'll try to explain it a different way. What happens is that being an affiliate is one part of the equation of building a business with Live Good. It's just one part of the equation. You still have to be a member, a paid member of every single month or an annual member in order for that affiliate process to activate. If you are an affiliate but you're not a paid member, you're not going to have access to build the business.
Okay, let me ask a more simple question then. Let's say I'm an affiliate, right? And I say to Fred, hey, Fred, these things are really good. Just buy this thing from my shop. Yep. And they buy it and it's $49.95 and the actual price is, to us is less than that. I get some percentage of that difference, yes?
No. So let's look.
Well,
What I would do is that you said you've already looked at the compensation plan, right?
yeah.
Okay. So if you're wanting to build a business, I can only tell you how I'm building my business. I can't tell you how many other people are building their business, but I can tell you how a good number of us and the person that is my grant sponsor, how he's building his business and what works best for all of us. The way that I'm building my business is that I tell everybody to become an affiliate and to also become a member. They must be an affiliate and they must be a member. They have to have both in order for them to be able to build a business with this company called Live Good. If they don't have both, they're not going to be able to make any money. Now, I can do the retail one, which I don't recommend unless you have someone that I just got off the phone with that has over 500,000 followers on Instagram. So if you have a massive following, sure, go and do retail sales. But you're not really building ongoing residual passive compounding income. So you can make money if you want to just sell people for a higher price. But people, the moment that they know that they can pay $9, $10 to become a member and get discounts, why would they want to pay retail price? So usually what you're going to get, and this gets really complex, so I don't even go into this, and I wouldn't suggest that you do either. I wouldn't suggest that you promote this way of getting paid. So if you want to push products and sell products, you want to get really familiar with the retail commissions. I don't promote retail commissions. I don't promote selling the products. I leverage the products, but I don't promote the products. Now, if you want to make money for customer acquisition, right, that somebody became a member and they also made an order, I don't even pay attention to that. Then you make a very minimal commission out of their first order, and then that's it, out of their first order. So that's the only time that we make a commission. But again, I wouldn't bank on this because this is different. And then you have the influencer bonus as well. It's a whole different ballgame. I wouldn't get into that. The way that I promote how to make money with this company is that you bring affiliates and you get paid $25 for every affiliate that enrolls as an affiliate with the $50, the $40 and the $10. Then the second way that I suggest that you make money is by just bringing members, because there's so much advertisings that are going on in the United States that a lot of people are going to just become a member. So you make 25 cents inside the matrix of everyone that is enrolled or that tells other people to enroll. So like, let's say for instance, I tell people all the time about Costco, but Costco never sends me a check for just recommending people to go to Costco. But in Live Good, every time that your organization grows, regardless whether it's members to members or affiliates to other members, you're still going to get paid and you're still going to get benefits. So what I'm suggesting to you, Alan, is that if you want to build this as a business, especially the way that you had explained to me through our private programs, is that I would focus on bringing members, just straight up members to shop, but you're only going to make 25 cents on every member, but it adds up. And it adds up faster than we actually see it. And then to attract other affiliates that are going to pay $40 and then $10 a month, or the $100 one time a year. Does that make sense?
In terms of building a business, it is very, very clear that the way to do that is through the matrices. The rest of it is nice to have, the retail commission and yada, yada, yada. And, I'm not an influencer. So clearly it's through the matrix, right? What I don't want to misrepresent to people is that they have to be a member in order to benefit from the matrix if that isn't true. And it's not clear from Live Good stuff. I'm going to need just some correspondence from Live Good that tells me the truth. I just want to know. I understand about the business and what you're saying, I 100% agree. It makes sense. And I've got the tools and the mental stuff to detect those kind of things were not right. I fully agree with what you're saying on those things. The way to do it is to build that matrix. That's true. What I'd like confirmation of, and it has to come from the company because you're just interpreting their stuff and I'm just interpreting their stuff, but it has to come from them to say, well, yes or no on
So
are you part of the matrix or your affiliate or not?
we're running into this, and I don't want to run out of time because we're already almost at half point. Go ahead and send an email, but I can assure you that it's not just my interpretation, it's a fact that in order for us to get paid, you have to be a member and you have to be an affiliate. It's not just my interpretation. That is the term. So I don't know where in the terms because I'm not a terms expert in Live Good, but I know for a fact that you have to be an affiliate and you have to be a member. And if you miss 1 month, you will lose your position in the matrix. That is a fact.
Okay. I've read their terms, but we won't go on.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. But do send an email to them and then please copy me. Janet, you're next.
Hi, I just, if it's okay, in the beginning, I had a real big problem with this myself, and I'll just take 1 minute to tell you this, and he may know this. The reason for it, another reason for it, is the membership is our product. The products are not our product. The membership is our product, and in order to get those 25 cents for every member, they have to have an active membership. So if you're not paying your 25 cents, that is not going into the matrix and nobody can be paid on that. I don't know if that helps.
So that's a little bit different than what Alan is asking, Janet, but that's a great point. Alan, just
Okay.
to write, because you want something in writing, you want something concrete, go ahead and just go to the corporate and then ask it and then let me know. But be sure to copy me, please. That would be really awesome. Okay? Okay. Janet, do you have a question or a struggle? And then because we're gonna be running out of time really quick. Janet, do you have
No,
a
I just lowered it. I'm sorry.
do you have
No,
a
I'm
question
good.
or a struggle?
Not right now, no.
Okay, perfect. And Nicole, do you have a question or a struggle? Okay, we lost Nicole. Miss D, great to see you. Do you have a question or a struggle?
Neither. I'm
Okay,
just
perfect.
here. But can I take a second to maybe help answer?
Yeah.
I don't know his question. So my understanding is we pay the $40 to be an affiliate and you are an affiliate for life. However, if you are not a member, you will fall out of the matrix and not be able to compensate on the people you are bringing in or anybody that is in the spillover. So you want to be both of those. I don't know if that helps. That's all I got.
He wants to see he wants to see, I get Alan. I've been working with Alan for a while. So I get his question. So we'll wait for you to get concrete information, but thank you, Dee. That's actually really great. Okay. So Roxanne, let's go to you first. Roxanne, are you on video right now?
I am.
Okay, perfect. You're not like a ghost or something that I'm imagining.
Nope, I'm real.
Perfect. Okay, great. So grab your phone. Do you have another phone? Okay, grab your phone, go to TikTok. You work on TikTok, right? So which number one, what platform, you have to choose one platform and one platform only where you actually want to build your business. That is number one. If you are dabbing here and dabbing here and dabbing here, it's like having 5 different boyfriends and not being committed to any of them. And they're all incredibly, insatiably, beyond jealous. So you're gonna mess up everywhere and you're not gonna get a boyfriend because they're all not gonna keep you because they're like, no, I want her only for me. Platforms are insatiably, wildly jealous. So you got to pick a platform. Which platform do you want to pick?
Well, I'm more comfortable with Facebook, because there's so much to learn about TikTok and it's changing so much. every day I'm listening to the creators and they're like, oh, this changed, oh, this changed, oh, this changed. And they're, and I'm like,
Don't worry, don't worry
I'm not
about
gonna
all
spend that much time.
don't worry about all the pros and cons. Which one do you spend your most amount? Because I see
On-
you more on TikTok, honestly speaking, than on
Right.
Facebook. But which one do you spend your most amount of time without all the narrative? Where do you spend the most amount of time platform wise that you enjoy using?
As far as me putting content, Facebook.
No, not you using content. No, where do you where do you spend your most consuming time? You not being a
I don't know. I don't, it's not one or the other. It really isn't. It's both. I really do. It just depends on my mood and what I'm up to and what's going on. I mod on TikTok. So sometimes I'm on TikTok for hours, but that's because I'm modding. But otherwise I'm on Facebook or not on anything.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you tips for TikTok because I see you a lot on TikTok. And if you're spending that many hours modding for somebody else, you might as well be not modding, but moneying, making money for yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Unless you're getting paid to mod. Most mods don't get paid.
right.
Are you getting
Yeah,
paid to mod?
I'm not getting paid. I mean, I get stuff, but it's not money.
Okay. I'm talking about money that you can take to the bank and pay your
Yeah,
car or
no,
vacation,
no,
right? Okay.
not paying my bills.
Okay, so I want you to go to TikTok and everybody can do the same thing. A lot of people say, I don't know how to make videos. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. And by the way, if anybody's messaging me, I saw a couple of messages. If you guys message me, I won't be able to see the messages and I won't be able to respond to you because I'm here. So if you send me messages through anywhere else, I won't be able to see it. So go ahead and open your TikTok page. So this is for people not like Dee, but for people that are struggling on making videos. I'm going to show you exactly how, because you said something, Roxanne, that you said everybody says just do it, right? And I loathe that myself as well, because
Yeah.
most people don't know how to quote unquote just do it. A lot of people say you have to have a good mindset. Well, but what do I have a good mindset about too? How does that
Right.
make me a video? So I'm going to show you the actual steps to make videos and how easy it is. Okay, deal?
Deal.
So give me 1 second. So I always go to a page. Let me get this ready. Can you all see my deal? Can you all see my page?
Let's see your face.
No, you guys cannot see it because I wasn't sharing. So I'm gonna go to TikTok and I'm gonna show you exactly, because you don't. I have some of you guys literally writing the script. You don't need to write the script. That's a lot of work. TikTok. I'm gonna show you how to cheat and how I don't cheat. I just take advantage. I leverage what's available and I do that. So I'm gonna tell you, if you wanna speed up the process, I would just go to my page because I've already curated the videos that are trending the most, and the ones that are getting the most hits. So I've already curated through the letter writing, through through TikTok Shop, and through other ones. So if you want to just go to my page and just dupe anything that I've done for Live Good, skip anything where I'm talking about motive. If I'm not talking about the $10 membership, skip it, because that's actually hurting me more than helping me, believe it or not. So if you have anything that is not about the $10 membership, although because of all the advertising dollars that Live Good is spending, I am reconsidering switching my attraction marketing and moving over to Live Good versus just the $10 membership. Because if people are looking for the $10 people are not going to be looking for the $10 membership. They're going to be looking for the company Live Good, if that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, let me know. So I am considering, even though I've been teaching everybody, including my grand sponsor, not to talk, live good on, on the platforms. But if we want to leverage the work, especially the TV advertising and all the work that they're doing, we want to leverage that. So what I do is that I've already curated everything, right? I've already curated everything. This is all done because I've done a lot of work to know where to place this. So you never want to place such a big thing. Now, there's other people that I know you're going to think, well, so-and-so does it. So-and-so already had a following. So-and-so know exactly what they're doing so that they can do things that are not necessarily beneficial, but it's still going to work for them because they are more experienced than you are. So I'm telling you how to do it for the basics, okay? And Ms. Roxanne, this is especially for you. I'm showing you not just do it, I'm showing you how to do it step by step. You go to a creator that is already doing something that works. Now you're gonna be like, well, Maria, look at this, you suck. You only get 100 views, 100 views. You're not even good at what you do. That's fine, I'm still making money. I'm still making money. This is to prove to you that you can have gazillions of views and not be making money. You can also have very little following and a lot of views and make money. So views don't always mean that you're not making money. Make sense, Ms. Roxanne? Okay, so
Yeah.
this one is really good, but for someone like you that you're just trying to figure out how to do this game,
money.
I would only post videos that are less than 30 seconds long, because otherwise it's going to be a lot of editing for you. So this one, as you can see, is 13 seconds long. That's a beautiful amount for you, because otherwise it's going to take a lot of editing, right? So you look first, right? You see this at the bottom, 13 seconds. Right here. Let's see if you see how it says 13 seconds?
Now you have probably heard all about the $10 membership program.
You see
So
that?
that you can just recommend and
Yes.
make.
Okay, so 13 seconds. So if it's more than 30 seconds, don't do that because it's gonna take you too long. Got it?
Yep.
And I have a cough drop in my mouth. Don't have cough drops in your mouth because it's not going to be a good video. But because I'm coughing a lot, don't have a cough drop. Don't follow that. Don't have don't be chewing gum. Don't have anything. Imagine you're an actress and you gotta show up with your best face, with your best way, full of energy. If you don't have energy, then literally just jump. Like really. Because people are buying your energy. People say be authentic. No, don't be a freaking authentic. Be prepared, be good, be there for the person. Somebody did it good enough for you to be here, right? So you have to speak good enough, not like an award-winning actress, but you gotta care enough about the woman on the other side of the video that they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that rocks girl, she gets me. I want to work with her. You get it? So you
Yep.
care enough. You can't just be like, hi, I'm Roxanne, and I have this membership that you don't have to do anything. You can just join. And yeah, you can just join. So join me, and then you'll make $2,000. Okay.
Not to worry, that's not my personality anyway.
Oh no, I'm doing that to accentuate, right? To exaggerate, because I see a lot of people, or this is worse. Hi. I was just coming to say, oh, by the way, I am Maria Lupita, and I was just coming to tell you because I was talking to somebody, and that's what I used to do, by the way. So don't do that either. You gotta start your videos as if you were caught in the middle of a sentence, and you gotta come in moving, whether you're moving this way or you're moving, but you gotta be moving and you gotta be holding something, even something. It just to keep people busy, right? It to keep people, because we are being distracted by so many things. So you gotta give them a reason to look at you. Make sense? Okay. So now we're gonna produce this video. This is your award-winning video. It's 13 seconds.
So that you can
We
just
know-
recommend
we know that this video did good. And because again, I take them from other producers. So I just did a series that these are really good. Okay, how to get paid. How to get paid to recommend. Okay, so these are all the same, but they were done by a letter writer. So 25, this is 6,000, this is 2,000. So a lot of people can very easily, they'd be like, I can make 2,000, 4,000, I can make 4,000, 6,000, I can make 4,000. If you get into the 10,000, people be like, well, I don't know if I can do that, right? So this one is how literally I do other people's videos.
I do digital marketing.
So I take that, right? What I can actually remember. So I have my filter. I use filters all the way, right? Men are not as big on filters, but as women, we're too vain. So literally, TikTok made my life a whole lot easier because I don't see the same great filters over on Instagram, and worse even yet, Facebook. So I go here and I pick the filter. I set it for 60 seconds. I set it for 60 seconds because if I set it for 10 minutes, I'm going to keep rambling on, Roxanne. So this is how you do it. I'm going to set it for, I'm going to set my, my filter to the one that I look really pretty with.
Am I on my, I'm on my profile?
Pardon me?
Where do I do that from?
On TikTok, you mean?
Yeah, like I'm
Okay.
on my profile.
Okay, so hang on 1 second. Let me get where you are. So you are on TikTok, right?
Uh-huh.
So what
Yeah.
I advise you, all of you, is just request, how do I make a TikTok? How do I make a video on TikTok? Post that tonight. As soon as we're done, post that on our Facebook group, and then post it on our affiliates group, so that I can give you step-by-step videos so that you can watch it over and over again, because you need to learn how to make TikToks on TikTok or how to make videos on Instagram. So that's what you need to know. But I'm going to show you right now, but you do need to have a video specifically. So make sure that you post on our affiliates group. So you're going to go to the little plus sign. You see that plus sign?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so hit that. And then TikTok wants us to use music. So automatically it's going to give you music. So now I'm going to choose my filter. So automatically it's going to go to photos because right now it's wanting us to do more photos. So TikTok is going to do what you is automatically going to set the setting to where they want you to go. So you want to set it for 60 seconds. Okay. Because you're going to do videos no more than 30 seconds. But this tells your brain, I only have 50 seconds, 60 seconds, so I can't ramble that long. Got it? Ms. Roxanne?
Yes.
Okay, please audibly tell me so that I can keep moving. And then you're gonna choose the filter that makes you look the best, right? Just choose a filter that makes you look your best, but it's not so far off. Even though I look far off on the filters, you just wanna choose whatever filter. Got it?
Yeah, when I clicked the filter, it made my hair purple and the picture doesn't,
Okay,
and then it starts recording.
okay, so go to filters. Go to filters, go to trending.
Where's filters?
Did you turn on your okay.
It's on 60 seconds.
Okay. So you put
the little bubbles?
do you see this right here?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what the symbol is for AI? Ms. Roxanne?
I have a Android. Oh, it says AI self.
Okay, so go ahead and click that.
Okay.
And then do you see the filters? Like this?
No, mine are like great big filters.
Show me. Hang on 1 second. Oh shoot, there was all these people waiting outside. No, those are not filters. Okay.
Okay.
So Show me your phone again. You're not on the right set. I don't think you're in the right setting. So
Okay, I'm gonna go back to plus. And then I go,
turn your lighting. Turn your lighting. I don't know how you do it on a non-iPhone, but turn your lighting so it's not so bright so that I can see it better.
okay,
Okay, we're still not in where we want to go.
okay. So I went to,
Okay, so hang on one second. We gotta do one step at a time.
I'm
So
on the 60-second.
60 seconds. Do you see right next to it? There's a face.
Yes,
Click on that face.
and it made me have purple hair.
Okay, so hang on one second. Let me see the face. Let me see it again, please.
So
Was
I can like scroll, I guess, different
but
filters.
that's gonna take you a long time. And so does anybody else? Do you have an iPhone? You have an iPhone though, right? Yeah.
I do.
Let me see that, Rox. You're in the 60 seconds. Look at the square, the big square. Let me see.
It just has what my photos.
Okay, no, that's not where we want to go. So go back. Let me see. I can't see it. Oh my gosh. Hang on one second.
So this, like, if I scroll,
Hang on one second. Hang on one second.
Okay.
Talk so that the screen makes you bigger.
Oh, okay. I'm talking.
And then show me your screen, please. Talk and show me your screen because otherwise,
Okay.
me talk.
So like I
Hang
can
on.
change
Move.
this.
So move
and
your.
it's-
So remember, I gotta see it on your screen. So go ahead and show it to me and then talk.
Okay. Now, I don't know, that background came up because I moved this. Okay, so like there is nothing.
Hang on. Let me see the screen again, please. But talk.
Okay.
Hang on.
This is, so this box down here is my
Oh, okay.
pictures.
Hold on.
These
Show me
are
again.
filters.
Show me again, please. Show me the screen
Okay.
again. I mean, talk. You have to talk so
Okay. Okay. So
you see where it
the
says view all effects.
view all text.
No, view all
You-
effects.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why all of you need to get an iPhone. Go ahead and
So
talk.
now that's
Okay.
on the
Okay,
bottom.
wait. So you see
Okay.
that pretty face that she looks like she's laying down?
Yeah. Sideways.
Let me see it. And then say something.
The one that I have highlighted.
Yes, and then you gotta hit save. On the top of the choices, it says save, so that it saves that face.
Okay.
Let me see.
All right.
Let me see. We're not done yet.
Okay. I hit save.
Okay. So I'm gonna send me a DM on TikTok, not right now, but later, and then I'll send you all the filters that I have saved. So we'll use
Okay.
that filter. That filter is good enough. So go ahead and use that filter. Okay. You look pretty.
All right. I look very different than what I look like. Yeah.
You look gorgeous, right? Look, models and people with money, they go and have surgeries. We get filters from TikTok.
Okay.
This is not a dating site. We're just doing, look, you can go and you can get all done up or you can just use a filter. I'm showing you
All right.
the shortcut.
I wish I had teeth that look like this.
Don't worry about it. You're going to have teeth like that right now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you're never going to be looking down. Okay. Can everybody see me? You're never going to be looking down like this because that is not a good look. And you never want to be looking up so much that you look like you're looking up to people, right? You want to be
Right.
like this, but you also want to be moving your video a little bit so that there's a little bit of entertainment for the brain of a human. So we're using human psychology. So I'm left-handed, so I gotta switch. Okay, got it?
Got it.
You're good? Okay, so now we're in the 60-second, and it's on a filter that I've never used. So hang on 1 second, let me.
With your
Let me-
want to be in the video?
I like to believe that the people who
Okay, so I have my filter ready. So now we're gonna go, and this is where the production comes in. Ready?
I do.
Yeah.
So
I'm ready.
I usually do about 5 seconds of talking or less. Okay.
Okay.
Now that I have this ready, I'm gonna give you another prompt. You see this right here?
Uh-huh.
So there's one that is the timer one. You see the timer?
Yes.
Is gonna you want to set it for 3 seconds before you start talking, because you're gonna have to start talking as if you were caught in the middle of talking. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, so now I have my filter on, and if you move too much the camera, you'll lose your filter and then it'll look weird. And then you're not gonna like the video. So make sure that you're not moving too much and that you don't put anything on your face, because as I move my anything, if you put anything on your face, you're gonna lose the filter. Imagine it's a mask. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna get ready. So we're gonna just dupe the exact word that I just said. So I'm gonna hit I'm gonna hear the words. So I'm
I
gonna
do
What are the words?
marketing.
I'm about to show you. Ready?
Okay.
So I take this all the way to the top. I'm gonna
I do digital marketing, and I recommend a digital $10 membership.
so I do digital marketing, and I recommend a $10 digital membership. Is that enough is that too much for you to remember?
I do digital marketing and I recommend a $10 digital
Membership, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So
a $10.
we're good
Okay.
with remembering less. So let's go back. Let's go back and just remember a couple of
I do
phrases.
digital marketing, and I recommend a digital.
So I'm gonna say I do digital marketing and I recommend. Okay, ready?
I do
Go ahead.
I do digital marketing and I recommend.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it first, and then I want you to do it second. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna set my timer. I'm showing you step by step how to do it, and then you're gonna do it next. I'm gonna set my timer, and then I'm going to, like, you see me, I'm like kind of moving a little bit, right? And I always have my hands moving. I do digital marketing and I recommend. Okay, now your turn. So you practice in your head first, because this is the first time you've ever done it, right?
Right.
So practice out loud.
I do digital marketing. See, I don't like that. I do digital marketing and I recommend.
Right, that's it. And then you're gonna pause it right there. You're gonna pause the red, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and turn on your timer, and you're gonna mess up a lot, right? And
I do digital marketing and I recommend.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
So
I
go
did
ahead.
it.
Did you record it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
And huh?
you already recorded it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
And it was 4 seconds.
Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna go to the next step. So I'm gonna rewound a little bit so that I get
And I recommend a digital $10 membership.
I recommend a digital $10 membership. Got it?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I recommend a $10 digital membership. Done.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Once you hit done, then tell me. So I'm gonna do the same thing, right?
And a digital $10 membership.
And I'm gonna move to another one so I keep them curious. and I recommend a $10 digital membership. Got it? Ms. Rox, you gotta talk to me.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, I
we're
did
gonna
that
do the
one,
next
yeah.
one.
And I get paid $25 for every referral that I make.
And I get paid $25 for every referral I make. Can you remember all of that? It's okay if you don't.
And I get paid $25 for every referral I make. Did I do that right?
You did it perfectly,
Okay,
right? Okay.
right.
So now we're gonna go to the next. I don't know. I don't remember if I said that already. Oh, and I don't think I did. And I get paid $25 every time I recommend. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the next.
And I just make 4 referrals per day, 5 days a week.
And I just make 4 referrals per day, 5 days a week.
And I just made 4 referrals.
It's good. This is your first time. That's okay. That's what we have the pause. That's what we have the pause, right? So let's don't do anything. Just record it again.
I made,
And I make 4 referrals 5 days a week.
I made 4 referrals 5 days a week.
Pause.
The past.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. So let's make sure that
4 referrals per day, 5 days a week. That is $2,000 a month.
that is $2,000 a month. Got it?
That is $2,000 a month.
Okay.
Pause.
Now we're huh? Pause,
I said
right?
pause.
Okay.
Why this is the easiest side hustle in the
This is why this is the easiest side hustle.
This is why this is the easiest side hustle.
Pause,
Pause.
right? Okay.
digital marketing or anywhere that there is. So
In digital marketing or anywhere in digital marketing or side hustles that there is.
In digital marketing or side hustles that there is.
Next, ready?
Yeah. Ready.
you do it too. Ask me how.
You should do it too. Ask me how. Now, you have to remember to show your teeth and smile. Okay, so imagine it brings a whole different energy. So let's rewind.
There is. So you should do it too. Ask me how.
You should do it too. Ask me how. And smile.
So you should do it too. Ask me how.
1 second.
I would love to share the information with you.
I would
I
love to
do
show you how.
digital marketing.
I would love to show you how.
I would love to show you how. I giggled, but
Perfect.
anyway. Okay.
That is how we
It's a-
make the videos. Now, you're never reinventing the wheel. You see? You didn't reinvent. I actually have my buddy Gary that I take a lot of his videos that do really well, and I just adapt videos that I've seen somewhere else, and I take him to our $10 membership. So now we gotta finish the video. Are you ready for this? So you're gonna click
Okay.
on the red button next to the recording, right?
The check.
You're gonna do that. I do
Okay.
digital and I recommend. And then on the side, there's like a little. I do digital you see that?
and I recommend a $10 digital membership.
You see that? Let me see your screen. Yeah. You see the little wheel on the top, and then the one right underneath.
Yes. It's like that one.
Let me see. Let me see. Say something.
The second one.
Yes, the
This
second one.
one.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's the other one. So now if there's any empty space at the beginning, we gotta edit it out. So I'm gonna do this, play it. Ready? I do digital marketing. But you see, I got ready to talk, right? So I gotta get rid of that air. Make sense?
Uh-huh.
So let's look at yours. Show me yours.
There's no volume.
Turn up the volume. And sometimes
Oh.
that happens.
Okay. I do digital marketing and I recommend.
Perfect.
$10.
So go ahead and stop at the first, after the first.
I paid 20.
So when you go to the first, right? Because there's a little bit of empty space once you finish talking. So I'm gonna show you exactly what to do. Go there. I do digital marketing and I recommend. So marketing and I recommend. So I stopped at the I recommend and I paused that right there. And then there's little scissors right there. You see that?
Yeah.
Then go ahead and the scissors.
Okay.
You got it? And then there is a trash deletes.
Yes.
You see that?
I see that.
So
yes.
Go ahead and see that. Go ahead and delete that. Oh, no. What did it do? Undo. I do digital marketing and I recommend. Oh, is the space for me is not, there's not enough space for me to delete it. Do you have enough space to delete it?
What do I want to delete?
Let me see.
Digital marketing and I recommend.
Right there. When you stop talking. So when you stop talking, go ahead and hit pause.
I did.
Okay.
It's paused.
Is that when you stop talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you see the little scissors? Click on the little scissors.
Okay. And then hit delete.
No. And then hit split. You should have one that says split right there. You see that?
Yes. Okay. I hit split.
Okay. Now hit the trash.
Okay.
Got it?
Oh, okay. So it's you're splitting it and taking off the end of the first one. Okay. Because it's
and then
gonna.
hit the next one.
Okay.
Go ahead and hit record. Play.
I recommend a $10 digital membership. And
Same thing.
membership.
Do the same thing.
Okay.
And then scissors, and then split.
And delete. Okay.
And then next.
And I get paid $25 for every referral I make.
Okay.
And I just made 4 referrals.
Okay, that's good. So go ahead and delete that.
Wait. That one, wait, let me see. I made 4 so I need to erase that one, right?
And delete the chunk. Delete the extra chunk. Sometimes you gotta chuck whatever is that you made extra. Got it?
Just made 4 referrals.
Okay, then chuck anything that is extra.
Referrals. Okay. I made 4 referrals 5 days a week. Okay, so I need to go back because I have 4 referrals and then I started 4 referrals again. So I need to
Right. So just
delete that
just
whole
chuck the first one. Yeah, just delete the one that says I make 4 referrals. Just delete that whole chunk because that was an extra one. And sometimes you'll have to do that.
Made 4 referrals 5 days a week.
Okay, that's not it. It's,
The one right before it.
yeah.
And I just made 4 referrals.
Okay, so how do I,
How do you want?
okay, I got it.
Okay.
I made 4 referrals 5 days a week. That
Okay.
is a week.
Perfect. And sometimes there's not going to be enough empty space to delete anything. So you may not be able to delete anything. Okay.
Yeah,
So keep going.
That is $2,000 a month. This is why this
Okay.
is the easiest side hustle or side hustles that there is. In digital marketing or side hustles that there is.
That's okay. That's okay. It'll be your original, so it'll be funny.
So
So
you
go
should
ahead.
do it too. Ask.
well, I'm not gonna post this one. I think I can do it better.
Oh, no. We're posting, girl. No.
Not this one. I can do
Yes,
it better.
we are. No. This has to be on the record. Listen, you'll never have this moment again. I have this with a lot of my clients. Just trust me on this, okay? So go ahead.
Oh my God.
Ask me how. Then smile.
Because you're saying, ask me how, then smile in the
That's
background.
okay. That's okay. That'll give you a little bit of cuteness.
Then smile. So you should do it too. Ask me how. I would love to show you how.
Perfect. End it. Okay. If there's any extra, just end it.
It just ended. Yeah, there's no extra.
Okay.
It's all extra.
Paul, are you still here? Paul was sending me messages that he couldn't hear anything. Membership people. Okay, I just saw your messages, Dee. Did I miss anything?
No, you're good.
Okay. And then Liz says that she can't hear anything, so they're gone. Okay. So if I miss anything that you wrote me, please let me know. I'm trying to get to all of you, but sorry, couldn't find the link. Okay, got it. Okay. So now Miss Rox,
Yes,
where are you?
I'm here.
Okay. So now we're going to, let me explain some of the reasons for why we said what we said, right? Because there's a reason for why we're doing what we're doing. Number one, you gotta feel good about how you look. So find whatever filter you like using. Number one, right?
Yeah, and I don't like that one because that looks way too not.
Right, that's fine.
What?
But just find
Yeah.
one that you're comfortable with.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Number two, you gotta say the word digital marketing and side hustles at least 3 times
Okay.
so that you
Let
can
me
get
write that
play.
down.
This is gonna be you guys are gonna get the recording and you're gonna get the notes, but you can write it down. You gotta use the digital marketing and side hustle so it gets categorized. And that's what we say, this is the best side hustle in digital marketing. Got it?
Okay.
But you
Yeah.
gotta say that several times
Okay.
where it makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
Now we gotta add the subtitles. I do digital marketing and I recommend. If you look at this right here, a $10 digital membership. You see that? It says captions. $20 every time I recommend. I do digital. Do you see the captions?
I'm on this still.
Okay, so even there, if you look at there, it says captions.
Oh, yeah.
So go
Okay.
ahead, captions,
Okay.
and then say generate.
So there's a list of stuff.
Let me see. it's not a list. It's telling you what it says. I do digital marketing, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
now captions, do you know what captions are? Like at a movie, people, okay. So you see where it says double A right there?
Yes, style.
So go ahead and hit there. Not, hang on 1 second. Yeah, style. And then I like the one that has little motions and stuff. So is this one right here?
Life in motion with the fire.
In motion, life in motion, yeah. So go ahead and use that one.
I do digital marketing.
And then go ahead and hit X right there.
Okay.
Okay. And then now those letters are going to be overpowering the video. Okay. So you're gonna use your fingers. You're gonna use your fingers and you're gonna make it smaller. You got it? You're gonna use your fingers and you're gonna use this smaller like you would do on a touch screen. Got it? But not too small that someone our age couldn't read that
Okay.
without glasses. A little tiny bit smaller. Not that's perfect, but just because otherwise once you release the video, the words go bigger. Okay. Now
Is that too big?
yeah, no, that's perfect. Now another thing that you guys have to remember is that you never want to be covering your face with the captions because it just doesn't make sense, right? So you still have to be logical and it still has to be aesthetically pleasing, right? So if you're covering your face, I mean, you got to be thinking like if you were a producer. You don't have to be a award-winning producer, but you still have to think. So now the captions are right. So now you're gonna now we're gonna give it a title. We're gonna give it a hook. Does that make sense?
And where do I do that?
Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
So now you're gonna scroll to the beginning of the video. Got it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then you're gonna touch the video. You got it? Let me
Okay.
see. Okay, very good. So now we're gonna go look at who we're copying, right? So that we don't want to reinvent the wheel, right? So somebody already thought about all of this, so we're not gonna reinvent the wheel. So how to get paid to recommend a $10 membership, $25 referrals for blah blah blah. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. This is probably the hook. So we're gonna go how to get paid to recommend a $10 membership. Okay, so now you see right here on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna just take that. You're gonna somewhere in there are letters. Where are my letters? Yeah, right there. It says letters. Do you see that letter?
Mine still says split, replace, speed,
Right, but
all.
there's a little bit of extra more settings. Let me see.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then the AA.
Yeah, so go to AA. Got it?
Yep.
Okay, and then you're gonna just dictate to make it faster for the purpose of this recording. How to get here, let me just show it, and then you just read it and record it. So just dictate it. This right here. How to get paid, blah.
What do you mean I dictated? How to get paid?
Does your phone not have a dictate button like an Apple?
No.
Seriously?
To recommend. I mean, where would it be?
On your keyboard. Let me see. I'm not a non-iPhone person, but let me see. Alan, can you help? You know more. You're muted, honey.
Maybe, but I can't see that screen either very well. It will look like a microphone.
Wait, let me look at the 3 dots. Oh, voice input.
Yes.
Yep, that'll be it.
Told you. Alan is our rescuer a lot of times. Okay, so now here's the wording. So it's just faster, right? How to get paid to recommend.
How to get paid to recommend
That's it. Just leave it like that. How to get paid to recommend. Okay. So you have that, right?
Okay.
Okay. So now we want to make it to where it stands out. So we want to make the color red or something in a solid background. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I do digital marketing and
So
I
I'm
recommend.
taking this,
I recommend
right?
a $10 digital membership.
And then I'm gonna make
And I
the
can pay
background.
25 bucks.
Where did it go? I'm gonna make the background solid. Like this. You see that?
Yeah, but I've got the letters red, but I don't know how to make the background solid.
Let me see. Hang on 1 second. Let me put it on speaker, multi-speaker. You see where it's there's A colors and then A.
Uh-huh.
Click on that, which is the style. You see that? Okay, and then you see that that is like white background with some pink color, whatever. It's got to be a solid background so that people can easily see it. Because sometimes people put very, very visually cute stuff, but it's not readable. You got it?
Right.
No. Let me see the fonts again. You see the one right in the is top 9 is purple and white on the back, white background, solid white background. Exactly. Okay. So now
Okay.
you see that the recommend is like over the video. So you gotta shrink it or make it bigger so that it's not over the video. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So now you're gonna put it above your head, but not too far that you can't see it. Make sense? Exactly, but not so small because people won't be able to see that. So go ahead and hit return, make it into two lines. Do you see this?
Yes.
Okay, so make it into 2 lines.
Okay.
Let me see. I can't see it. No, I need to see how it looks. Let me see how it
Okay.
looks. So show me the whole screen.
You make it big.
Let me see. And then drop it down your forehead a little bit. Because so this is the thing that we're thinking, right? We're thinking as to how it's going to look on the grid of a TikTok page. That's what we're looking at. So make it a little bit slightly bigger. Let me see. And as you do more of this, it's going to become easier. Okay, that is perfect. How to get paid to recommend. That's perfect. Okay. So now you have your title, you have your hook, you have your captions, you have what you said. It is a janky video. It's what I call a janky video. It's okay because you will never be able to do your first fumbling video. So when you become a diamond, you're going to tell everybody, go back to my Monday, March the 24th at 7:21 p.m. and you'll see that I wasn't as great as I am today. Oh, what happened? Okay, so now we have one more piece. You never reinvent the wheel, so you're just gonna go and you're literally going to dictate everything that if it's too long, don't take all the stuff that I put because it's not necessary. So take how to get paid to recommend a $10 membership, recommend blah 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 blah. Do it just all the way to here. Got it? So just dictate it. Oh, let me show you how you get there. Hang on 1 second. Let me show you how to get there. So now you see this next button.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and hit that next button.
Okay.
And then you literally already have the wording that you're gonna be putting there, which is the description. You're just gonna dictate it out. So you're gonna add the description, and you're gonna dictate everything that I said there.
Well, where do I find that?
Okay, show me your screen again. Right there. You have it right there.
Where do I find everything you just said?
Oh, I'm showing it to you.
Oh, I can't see it all. Let's see.
Okay, let me tell it to you, and then you dictate it.
Okay,
Ready?
I can read it.
Okay.
I blew it up, so, okay. So now I
only do it
go,
until 2000.
okay. How to get paid to recommend a $10 digital membership, exclamation mark. Recommend a $10 digital membership side hustle. Period, I guess. Okay. You can make as little or as much as you want. It's all up to you. I need it to go to another line.
Okay, so hear this before you say it. Just hear me, Roxanne.
Uh-huh. Oh, I can go back and edit it. That's right.
No, we're gonna post it today.
I know, but I can go back and edit the words. I can make it another line. Okay.
And
$25.
so hang on 1 second. Just hear me this. When you're dictating, you can actually say new paragraph, and it'll take a new paragraph.
Oh, okay. So when you do do you
So
say
I'll show you.
$25 forward slash
I'll show you.
referral?
Let me show you. $25 forward slash referrals, new paragraph. 4 referrals forward slash day, new paragraph. $2,000 a month, new paragraph.
Gotcha. Okay. Forward slash. Ugh. Space.
New paragraph.
I'm trying to finish the sentence and it's not. So it's not writing right either. It said, I guess, okay. When I say new paragraph, it writes new paragraph. Okay. I have to start over because it wants to just type what I'm saying now.
Rox, you'll find that that'll happen until it gets used to you saying such things, and then eventually it will understand that you mean new paragraph. So if you just use your return button for new paragraph for now, still say new paragraph, but then edit it. Like
Okay.
delete where it says new paragraph and press enter. You'll only have to do that a couple of times, and then it'll understand what you mean when you say new paragraph. You're just training it.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm going to start again. How to get paid to recommend a $10 digital membership, exclamation point. New paragraph. Recommend a $10 digital membership side hustle. New paragraph. You can make as little or as much as you want. It's all up to you. New paragraph. $25 forward slash referrals. 4 referrals forward slash day. New paragraph. $2,000 forward slash a month. Okay.
Okay, make sure that the microphone is off now.
Now I can go back and put in capital letter.
So go back and make sure that the paragraph, that the microphone is off so that it's not still capturing what we're all saying.
Yeah, it's off now.
Okay.
I'm just putting in capital letters. It didn't like, it said FOR referrals. Okay,
All done?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So now we want to make sure. So if I were Alan and I was in another country and I wanted to target the United States, or if I'm in the United States and I wanted to target Australia, then I would give my location to specific location, right? So if you want to attract people from certain locations, then you want to go ahead and add a location. Make sense?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, okay. I don't know. I don't have any specific.
Right, but I'm just letting you know because you're like, well, everybody just says, just so you know. So I'm giving you
Okay.
the steps that you need to know. So now
Okay.
you're gonna go back on the arrow because we always check our work before we post.
Okay.
You see the arrow? So now you're gonna go one more arrow back so that we hear the digital marketing, that we hear the whole video. So go ahead and show us your screen and then play the whole. So go back. No, go back. Go back one more arrow.
I do digital marketing and I recommend.
Go ahead.
I recommend a $10 digital membership. And I get paid $25 for every referral I make. I made 4 referrals 5 days a week. That is $2,000 a month. This is why this is the easiest side hustle
Or side hustles that there is.
in digital marketing or side hustles that there is.
You have. And smile.
So you should do it too.
I think that is adorable, and you have the possibility that that's
digital
going
marketing,
viral.
and I recommend. I
Okay,
have
perfect.
what?
So
I
hang on one second. Hang on one second. I'm gonna show you a trick.
Membership.
Ready?
And I pay. How do I make it stop?
You can't. You can't.
Okay.
You won't. So now I'm gonna show you. So go ahead and just turn down the volume because we're gonna be playing over each other. So just turn down the volume on your phone. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you turn down your volume on your phone.
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna so now in your I don't know how a different phone is, but there should be one little thing here that gives you more choices, and then scroll up, and there's a save button, and that's how you want to save all that. You don't want to just go to post, you want to save without watermark. Got it? So let me see
Okay.
your choices. And
Save.
then what it says. Okay.
Save with watermark.
No. Save without watermark.
Post and save without watermark.
Correct. So go ahead and do that.
So it's on there now.
No, we're not done yet. We're not
It
done.
went away.
It is. So now go back to your page. Go back to your TikTok page. We're almost done, but not quite there.
Okay.
So you see your video?
It's uploading.
Okay, so let's let it upload it. So once a video uploads, you gotta be your first to post. I mean, the first to comment, and the first to save, the first to like, and the first to say the word that you ask people to do. Okay, so let's give it a couple of, okay, so now go ahead and let me go back to save draft. Okay, so let's say that this was my video that I just posted. So I'm gonna like it. So go ahead and like your own post, save
Uh-huh.
your post, and
Okay.
then go to comments,
Okay.
and then you're always going to comment, what questions do you have? Got it?
Yep.
Okay. And then you're gonna make a second comment, and you're gonna say how with capital letters, because that is the CTA, the call to action that you gave them. So now you have 2 comments on your post. So TikTok says, oh my gosh, there's a lot of activity. Got it? Oh, you went for 3. Got it. Okay, perfect.
No, that's the first one says it's just saying the first
Oh,
one
hey,
is
okay, got it.
yeah.
Okay.
What
So now
my
let's
thing says.
look at your grid real quick. Let me make you big. Hang on 1 second. Talk, please. Hang on 1 second. Talk so I can see you.
Oh, okay. I'm talking. Hi. What would you like me to say?
You're official. How does it feel to be officially with your first video?
I feel really stupid actually, because that is ridiculous. I'll do better for sure.
But do you now know step by step how to do it versus just do it?
Yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah, that and yeah, I would have never known how to do any of that. So yes, and I mean, and I might forget, but I'll practice. I mean, that's easy enough to practice. So
But
yeah,
remember, Roxanne, when you first came here, you had no idea how to do this?
I had no idea.
Okay, so I need to
Yeah.
tell you something, okay?
Okay. Yes.
Roxanne just went through hell and back. She did a lot of stuff that were really uncomfortable in front of a whole bunch of strangers, 6 strangers. And you're like, I can do better. I want you to be nice to my friend Roxanne and say, I did my first video.
I did my first video. Okay.
Okay, because we gotta celebrate the tiny wins. You came here thinking that you didn't know how to do a video.
Right.
So can you be nice to Roxanne versus criticizing Roxanne?
Yes.
She just posted her first official video the right way. I mean, yes, you have stuff on the background, but that's what's gonna make you so special when you become a diamond. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, Roxanne, you're amazing. You're like, dude, like, bro, go look at my first video, right?
Right.
So be nice to Roxanne. Aren't you proud of Roxanne that you just posted your first video?
I suppose. Yeah.
Okay, Roxanne.
But I'm yeah, and I'm proud that I mean that I actually did the steps and learned and whatever. Yeah, because
You did it.
and I also very much appreciate you taking the time to do that because I've seen these how to do this where people and they go and you're just watching and they go click here and then click here and then click here. It never ever I have it is because I'm not doing it. I'm a person that has to do it. So I really appreciate you. That makes like the world a difference, Now I know because I did it. So
So
yes.
can we say now that Roxanne is proud of Roxanne, please?
Yes, Roxanne is
Without
proud.
anything else. Go ahead.
But Roxanne is proud of Roxanne.
Good. Okay.
These fireworks are just for you, Roxanne. Well
Sure.
done.
Thank you.
Yay! Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure. Wait. I want to see that. Go ahead and do that again.
The fireworks.
Yes.
These are just for
Thank
you,
you.
Roxanne.
I appreciate it.
Good
Thank
job.
you. Thanks.
Great job, Roxanne. So Roxanne, all
Yeah.
of us go through it. All of us. If you were to see people when we all first started, I still do janky videos, right? So I want you to be proud. And if you try to make it perfect and you try to wait until you have the perfect filter or the perfect whatever, you're not gonna get done. You need to do 100 videos before you start trying to be perfect. And then just choose very small chunks. So sometimes you can only remember 2 words. So only stick to 2 words, right? And then boom,
Right.
boom, boom, boom. But if you, the reason you want to make them 30 seconds or less, preferably 5 seconds or 15 seconds, is because as you see, there's more work that you have to edit. So the more work that you have to do, the less rewarding it is for you, Roxanne.
Right.
Got it?
And you know, people know me and I'm pretty silly and goofy and just yeah, very quirky. So perfect would look really weird. If I did perfect, everyone would be going, "What in the heck is she taking?" You know what I mean? Who's been but she's she's been talking this up. Yeah. So I mean being non-perfect is more what would the word be? Relatable for people
Yeah.
because they know, you know, they know I'm not yeah.
Well, and when you attract other people that they're just in the same boat that you're in, that you're like, they're like, I don't know how to make videos. You're like, go to my videos. So I'm gonna give you one last tip. What I've
Okay.
now begun to do is that I date. So I put the date and then dots and then the platform that I'm putting that video on. So I put the date. So it would be 0/24/25 dot the letter T, the letter K, so two letters for each platform, and then A, B, C, or D. So that later on when I'm looking at a video and I'm trying to find it, I can find it, because otherwise the algorithm on all of the platforms is not going to easily let me find it. But as you make a lot of videos, you're gonna find a video that you did 3 or 4 years ago, and you're like, that was a really good video, but you're not able to find it because it hasn't been indexed.
How do you do that? How do you index it?
So you take the date 03/24/25.
Right, but where do you put that?
I'm gonna show you.
Oh, okay.
Let me think. So let's say that we were gonna index that video that we just did, right? So I take that video that I just did, right? I take that video, and then let's say that I wanted to index it. So I just add the text right here, right? And you can do it on the editing side. So I add text. So then I would literally put 03/24, which is the date, 03/24/25 dot, right? Dot, and then TikTok, TK for TikTok, so that I know it was done on TikTok, so I know which platform to go find it. And then A, if it was the first video, second video, third video, so on and so forth. And then those letters will remain there. I can make them white or red or whatever color, so that I can easily see it. So I make it really small, because that is just literally for me, for the future me. So I just put it right there, right above there. So I know that whenever I need to find it, I'm creating an index for them. Make sense? Because as you
Yeah,
create
pretty much,
videos,
yeah.
what's that?
Yeah, so I would do that before I posted it.
Yeah. It's part of your editing. So once you finish
Oh, okay.
all the edits, you look at the date. You look at, so once you finish everything, you will look at the date, and then you just put it right above everything, so that you always know where to find that.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because you got to do things in stackable habits, so that you don't have to think all the time. So
Right,
everything
okay.
is done in the same habit way. Got it?
Right. Got it.
Okay. Oh man, I think we had somebody else ask a question. Dawn, struggle with clients. Is Dawn gone? Okay, Dawn is gone. Okay, but I'm still going to address Sandra. Did you have any questions before we wrap up? I'm assuming no, if you're not answering.
Yes, there will be a recording, so watch in the following step by step. Good job. I need help doing this. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Dee. Okay, so now how do you get clients and the struggle of going after family? This is for all of us. This is for all of us. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be posting a training that Live Good did. Ben and Notter did. And they were talking about how neither one of them ever enrolled their friends and family because they thought it was weird, right? Now that they're a little more seasoned, Notter is always telling us to go after our friends and family because if we love them, why wouldn't we want to help them? But a lot of people is a very uncomfortable, weird situation to do that, and you don't have to do that because there is billions of people looking for us, but they can't find us because we don't know we exist. So if you don't have clients like Dawn was saying, if you just have family, well, family is to support you or to fill in the spot so that you can you can help them make money and you're double, triple, and quadruple dipping. But the purpose of you bringing your family and friends is not for you to make money or for them to fill your matrix or for them to do any work. If I'm gonna be a coach. I'm gonna put the hat of a coach, and I'm gonna tell you how it is. Their job is not your job. Their job is not your job. Your job is to be a boss and to go and get clients. And you're gonna have to get dozens and hundreds of clients before you find someone like me. So the way that you have to think about it is that you literally have to think like it's a deck of cards, right? You're gonna take a deck of cards, and then sometimes you're gonna get a card that is no good at all. And then you're gonna get another card that is no good at all. You're gonna get a card that maybe does a couple of people, another card that does a couple of people, another card that does a people, and then you're gonna get a joker. You're gonna get someone that enrolls and it's like, oh, this doesn't work. Oh, this tastes horrible, which I got today, by the way. You're gonna get the complainer. You're gonna get nothing works. You're gonna get, so they're part of the game, and then you're gonna get someone that is just like, they just don't get it. This is just not for them. And then you're gonna get a 4, you're gonna get a 2, you're gonna get a 9, you're gonna get a jack, you're gonna get someone who's actually going, they're independent and building, and you're gonna praise them, you're gonna give them support. But the jacks, they usually don't need you. And then you're gonna get a king, and you're gonna be like, oh, they're so good. But then you get an ace. Do you see the person that enrolled me here? No. Do you see the person that enrolled me whenever I'm doing any of my things? No, because he got an ace. He didn't have to find me. He didn't even have to pitch me. He didn't even have to go get me. I found him because I was trying to find someone to answer my questions. And I couldn't find anyone to like sit down with me. And he was the only one willing to give me the questions to my answers. Most people wanted to just enroll me. They were like, get to the point. What's the bottom line? What are we going to do? Are you going to enroll? Like, I have questions. I want to build something big here, right? So for Dawn and for all of us, this is for all of us because it happens to the best of us, is that sometimes you want to just quit, right? Because you haven't gone through enough people. You haven't made enough videos, Roxanne. We haven't talked to enough people. We haven't learned enough. But if you just keep going, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, it will always materialize and you will win and you will get to be diamond and you will get to make a lot of money. But if you do not tell anybody, you don't deserve to get clients. You don't deserve. You haven't done the work. Even Jesus from the Bible worked really hard. He walked around everywhere, right? Every main prophet out there worked really hard. So we are no exception, right? So if you want to build a business, you could be a wizard like Alan. Alan has all these tools that he's going to be using, that he's going to be crushing it. There's other people that have 700,000 followers and they're going to use their leverage. But average people like you and me, we're just going to have to make tons of videos, network like Roxanne has done. And then let me address that. You got to pick one lane because all the social media platforms are very jealous boyfriends or girlfriends. And if you don't really learn that platform and build that platform and dedicate to that platform, because you got to make friends with people there. You got to go to other people's pages and comment, like, you have to be an active member of that platform, of that community. That platform becomes a community. Hi, Kitty. that platform becomes a community. So you have to pick a platform, make sure that you make 3 videos every single day. There is the 5-5-5 method, 5-5-5-5-5 method. So if you're not familiar, we went through all of that last training. So make sure that you get a hold of the 5-5-5-5 method, and then everything is there. And that is in the affiliates Facebook group for this. And then we'll close off with Miss D. Oh, before I go to Miss D, any other questions from anyone? Alan? Okay, good. And then I'll do my best to find you an answer. And then Alan, when you have questions like that, post them in the affiliate Facebook group, because there's other leaders in there that might be able to help in as well.
They've all got opinions.
Ms. D, go ahead.
But do you have a video that you have not posted to show Sandra how you can download it without the watermark before you post it so you can utilize it on other platforms? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Meaning after you already posted, or the one that I just showed Roxanne?
So I know on my TikTok, like when I make a video, before I post it, I can like post it and download it at the same time without the watermark. Can you show that?
Right now?
So
Yeah.
Sandra can see.
So right now that's on the main, not on the editing side, but on the main frame. And then depending on what kind of, depending on what kind of version phone you're gonna have, you're either gonna see it already or not. And then once you click on it, you may see it or not. So you have to scroll up to see the choice to save. So you click on save, and then it's going to give you the choice. And we were talking about this a minute ago. All the platforms, Roxanne, are the same. They all go through changes, right? So here, right now, this used to not be the case. So you get the choice to save. You don't want to just save. You want to save. You want to post, but you gotta do this when you're fully finished with your whole video. So you click here, and then you post, and then that's it, and then you're done. And then you do the other. Once you post, you still have to do the 4 steps: like, comment, save your video, comment, ask your questions here, and then give the CTA that you gave on your thing, so that you know when, because later on you're gonna see videos, you're like, what was that for? Right? So very quickly it becomes a lot of videos. Anything else, Ms. D?
Yeah, Maria, this is
Yes,
Sandra.
Yes, Sandra.
My question on that is actually, I understand the whole part about save without the watermark. But what my question is, how can I take that same video without redoing it on Instagram, and just take that same video and post it to Instagram, post it to Threads?
You mean all at the exact same time?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
So there's two schools of thoughts for that question. That's like, I'm glad that you asked that question. So there are platforms that you can pay money that will post to all of the other platforms. You cannot do that with the platform that you're exclusively dating. So like, for instance, if Roxanne wants to grow on TikTok, she cannot have a platform to post for her, because the platform is incredibly jealous, and it will not give her any points. It will not push the content, because every platform is just like a boyfriend. They want the actual human to show up. But if you want to just be omnipresent, Sandra, on all the other platforms, then you can go to a platform that spits out all of your content and posts it all over all of the other social media platforms. Or if you want to really leverage, unless you're very pressed for time, if you want to leverage and do the same thing that you just did on TikTok or whatever platform of your choice, and you want to organically post it yourself, or hire a VA, which I do have access to very affordable VAs. If you want it to count versus just omnipresence, you want an actual human to post it to each platform and to do the sequence. But you can also use a platform, but not on the platform where you're trying to get clients and get everything else that you're trying to build a business. If you're just posting to post with
with a platform with a tech so that you can just post everywhere, is not going to give you hardly any results except being omnipresent.
Okay, so in other words, you know how when you finished a video or anybody's video, and at the bottom there's that arrow to forward. Are you saying not to use that forward arrow to forward it to Instagram?
Well, absolutely not. That's like going over to your second boyfriend and say, look,
Oh,
looking boyfriend right here.
oh,
Like,
okay. Okay,
now you can do that and it'll still work, but remember, they're all very jealous of each other. Even
okay,
Instagram doesn't like, even Facebook doesn't want to have Instagram watermarks, because they're saying you didn't do it with me, you did it for Instagram. Instagram is my twin brother, but he's still not me.
okay, so you don't suggest using CapCut to do your videos,
Oh yeah,
and
you can.
then
Yeah,
and then
that's actually a myth. It is not truth according to each platform that you have to produce the videos on the platforms themselves.
okay,
However,
okay,
we do see that people that use the platforms themselves to create videos, it goes better. But all of the platforms have said that it is not actually factual.
okay, okay, that's my question. Thank you.
Oh, those were great questions, Sandra. Anything else, Ms.
Um,
Roxanne?
Yeah, so like the video I just made, if before it posted, is there a way to save it so that what if I wanted to post it on my reels?
You just did. It's on your phone. You saved it to your phone.
Oh, it's in my gallery
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So that's what we say. That's why we said save without watermark. So it goes to your phone, wherever your
Okay.
phone, and then from there you can post it to YouTube, you can post it to Facebook, you can post it to all of the platforms. And then to Sandra's point, you can post it organically, or you can post it through a platform that allows you to post across all channels.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alrighty, everybody. This will be posted inside of our affiliates group. If you guys have any affiliates, make sure that this was really this was a really good training. So make sure that you get your affiliates to this group. To this training. And then if you have any questions that are in relationship to stuff like this, that are already established affiliates, make sure you post them inside of the affiliates Facebook group. Oh no, we're boring you, Miss Roxanne. Just kidding. Just kidding. I know it's later for all of you. So everybody, Alan, thank you for being patient. It was great to see you again, and we'll see you next week. We're here every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Bye. Good to see you, Dee.